Hi guys, Amelia Mask here, and I'm going to share with you today my live binder that we've been working on all semester. And here it is. Let's open it up. I want to say first that I really loved a couple things about this. It made it so easy to go back and review things that I wanted to recall information and such. And there was something that really annoyed me, and that was that whenever I shared a URL, sometimes it wouldn't let you view the frame, and then the information became kind of hard to see. But overall, I really enjoyed it. So here we have kind of a cover page and our table of contents, and you can see that I went through and set tabs for each section, and then down at the bottom I just added in some stuff that I thought was kind of useful and fun, and the link to the 3 activities that we did. Let's start at collaboration and cooperative teaching. This was one of my favorite sections because I really enjoyed the required videos, so I included those here. And then I added a couple of other things. You'll see here, if it will open, on the emerging EdTech, there were some pretty interesting things. I don't know why it's not loading. Let's try to click it again. Technology, right? I guess we'll have to open it in a new window. And it had some great tools in here, and they were free and they were fun. And it even went so far as to use Minecraft and things like that for in-classroom collaboration. Definitely some great ideas for the teacher who strives to be a collaborative teacher. I did also enjoy the co-teaching aspect of this chapter, but I really thought that this was fun there. Now we can see, and Twidla, I loved that. I clicked on that. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used that, but it was basically like this free, fun whiteboard that you could use to do anything you want, and it's seriously free, not free for like a trial or anything. Skype, some of these you're probably all familiar with. I really enjoyed Twidla, and there's that Minecraft like I mentioned. Wigio, you can kind of share like files and meetings and schedules, and it was useful also. But back to the binder. Now the EdTech link is showing up. In the Teaching in Today's Inclusive Classroom, I did add in a couple of the links that Ms. Given required, and then I added in a couple other things that I enjoyed, like on Cool Cat Teacher. They had some tips for reaching every child that I thought were pertinent. I liked this quote, "Power does not mean greatness. Greatness lies in the use of any power you may have to help encourage and foster greatness in others." Why else do you want to be a teacher if that's not your goal? But if you get the time, you should scroll through and read this. There was good information on this. In policies, practices, and processes, I had a page about dealing with diversity, a sub-tab about IEP explanations, some placement options, and then some helpful tips for novice teachers to identify disabilities. In response to intervention, there was a fun vocabulary blog that sort of helps you to wrap your brain around it. These links should all be showing web page summaries. They were before. I don't know if it's because I'm recording, maybe my internet's bogged down. But it definitely did not do that before. Maybe one of these will work. No, never mind. I encourage you to go through the binder yourself. I set it to public so you're able to do that. There's an Edutopia link that I particularly enjoyed on this differentiated instruction tab. Definitely a good read. On differentiated instruction continued, it's just kind of some more of the same, but there were a few things in there that I liked that I didn't include in the first one. In the barriers in the learning environment tab, I thought that it wasn't just important to talk about physical barriers and mental barriers, but also to address like social, emotional barriers, because anyone who's been in a classroom sees that happen, whether they were there as a student or a teacher or both. But those subtabs are not even showing up now. see if we can try clicking off and back on. I'm not sure why it's being so slow. That is really frustrating. Well, in the activities 1 through 3 tab, it's just a culmination of the 3 activities that we shared on the discussion board previous to this. And in the useful stuff, I had added a few articles that I didn't necessarily want to categorize. There were some things in there for new teachers and some things for just teachers helping teachers and that sort of bit. But overall, I loved the binder assignment. I thought it was a great way to keep up with information. And it's definitely a tool that I would be willing to use in my own classroom one day. I thought that it would be a great thing for kids to use. It was extremely user-friendly and easy to access. Here's the summary of what's in the useful stuff tab that doesn't seem to want to open. There's a Bloom taxonomy page, a student success page, and then I know that I already hit on reaching every student, but this is a different article that I enjoyed also, the special ed certification and just understanding special ed in general. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Feel free to reach out and suggest improvements. This is definitely a binder I will be keeping and adding to over time. So thanks, you guys. Bye.